my mentions. Don't say my name with them in the same sentence. VIP entrance, you can't get in. I got Beamers, I got Bentleys, I got Benzes. I'm expensive, I'm expensive. Don't say my name with them in the same sentence.
Hi, beauty babes. It is Friday evening. Y'all, I have sat at this computer for like a few hours. My arm is throbbing. My arm is throbbing. Today, Tonya's birthday was Tuesday, and she's having a gathering at a new spot here. It's like in Edison, Plano, somewhere. It's not Edison, but maybe more Plano, Carrollton-like. And I'm about to get ready to go. I'm over here indecisive about what I'm going to wear. I kind of know what I'm going to wear. So I got these outfits from Shein. So I think I'm going to wear this green one. But I was also looking at this yellow one. And then I'm trying to figure out what my hair gonna do. So this yellow one is like a different type of material. So I don't know. I don't wanna wear the burnt orange one, not yet. But I know when I wear this, I'm gonna wear my black Alexander McQueen sneakers. Hi, beauty babes. So we're here with the outfit for tonight. And the first thing we're gonna discuss is the fragrance of the evening, which is Tiger Balm Flower Lily. It smells so amazing. Now let's get into this outfit. I am wearing a short set from Shein. This was like $20, if that. They have it in multiple colors. This is green. It is short sleeve. It's very long. The top actually came here. This is a size large. Normally I buy a medium, but I wasn't for sure, but it fits perfectly. So my sneakers are vintage Havana. They are really comfortable, and it's the summertime. I love wearing anklets with my sneakers because y'all know I don't really wear no heels. And I'm also toting my Marc by Marc Jacobs bags because, of course, I got a lot of ish in my bag tonight. But, hey, it is what it is. And this is my outfit for the evening. All right, y'all. So, look, I done jumped in the car with Tonya. Y'all say, hey, Tonya. It's Tonya's birthday. Tonya's Skills. Shout out to my friend. Happy birthday, friend. So, we're here at, it's an after hour. So, y'all, I might not make it to bed tonight. So, if y'all see me tomorrow and I'm real, like, ooh, by 12, because I can do it. I've done it. It's been a long time, but it'll be. But we're going to go in here. We're going to get some vibes.
Don't save them. Wanna be saved, don't save them. Don't wanna be saved, don't save them. It is not my nigga.
So it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30. So we ended up at an after hour. Her friend, Tonya's friend. Oh, y'all, it's 4. Tonya's friend owns an after hour. So I have to be up in a minute for work. So what I'm going to do is just stay up. I've seen about wearing this to work, but I got too many clients tomorrow. I won't mess up nothing. I get some color or something on this, so I'm going to throw my black on. But I'm about to edit. What time is it? Yeah, if I go upstairs, go to sleep, I ain't going to get back up. But yeah, this is the second time I done been out and not drank. Like, it's a good thing. But let me tell y'all what I found out tonight. That Sony ZV-2 I bought, it would be a good vlogging camera. I guess to have for like a backup. But baby, let me tell you, it don't take not one good picture. It take decent pictures, but not what I'm looking for when I'm out. I ended up taking pictures. I'm looking at, yeah. I ended up taking pictures with my, this gimbal, and it gave me what I was looking for, like exactly what I was looking for. So one side of me is like, keep it for video, but I still have my A7C to vlog with. So I'm sending this bad boy. guys, it is Sunday, May 19th. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I sat on that patio yesterday and my allergies had been on 1,000 since I woke up. But your girl made it to church. She was not on time, but she made it. Anyway, so service, let me tell y'all already know I'll be like, oh, service was good, y'all. And I tell y'all, the Holy Spirit spoke to me today and was on my back. The reason why I was a little late, like I was having a whole conversation with God, right? And praying about what was like bothering me all week or whatever, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it here because I be trying to fix stuff myself. Let me just leave it here with you, God. I'm just gonna trust you, and I need to focus on getting my work done, focus on my word, and doing things so when I get another sponsorship or campaign, like everything can mesh well, and especially having stuff already done. Cool. So I get to church, y'all. Why pretty much God just answered my prayers. And just spoke to me real clear. So, hold on. So the sermon was called A Symphony in the Synagogue. And then you don't have to have everything to do anything. He said you don't have to have everything to do anything. Y'all, this word, like, I'm just going to tell y'all a couple of my notes, like, that just really stood out. And one of the things that said, God will ask you to do stuff He knows that you cannot do, because there's a miracle when He asks you to do it. And all you have to do is try. And trying is just going to open up that door to that miracle. He's going to ask you to do things that you cannot do. Y'all, this spoke so many volumes to me. So the scripture came from Luke 13:10-7. Y'all, go listen to that sermon. Just go listen. It fed my soul. Whatever God got for me, I'm ready to walk, and I'm ready to pour, and I'm ready to bring people closer. So Felicia's taking our day to order. She says it's been a rough day. And I have my pineapple mocktail, pineapple juice mixed with Sprite. Hey guys, so it is this evening. I am sitting in front of the computer. Listen to my throat. But before we talk about anything, let's talk about what I got from Sephora. What is this? Who started this? Anyways, it don't matter because I do it all the time now. So I bought a foundation, did not like it. I took it back. I tried it twice. I thought it was me the first time, like, oh, I don't like this. Maybe it was me, but I did not like it. I tried it again the other day. Did not like it, so I think I cut too much of my hair the other day, and my hair keeps crawling up. That's not what we're talking about. So anyways, I love, like, Dior Face and Body, hands down, is one of my favorite products. So this is their Face and Body foundation. I'm almost out. I'm not out, but when I get it's getting low. So I end up purchasing me another Face and Body because this is like my go-to. It's not too warm. It's just perfect. And I've worn this with every different concealer and everything, and it just works amazingly. So because I like it so much, I keep it. Why not just go on and buy me another one because it's low? So, and to be transparent with y'all, Urban Decay's Face Bun 24-Hour Foundation reminds me, I was going to say it on the video, but I didn't want Urban Decay to be like, girl, what? So Face and Body, I'm telling y'all, the Urban Decay's Face 24 Face Bun, I'm going to say Face Body, their Face Bun reminds me, the first time I put this on, exactly what I said. And I have used that a few times, and it reminds me of the Face and Body, but it's matte, but it still looks like skin. It looks amazing. So I don't know. Hold on, let me put y'all on hold. I'm gonna go to Sephora.com real quick so I can get y'all the price point. So Dior's Face and Body foundation is $43, and then Urban Decay, it's $40. It's just a $3 difference. So, but theirs is waterproof, it's self-setting, just depending on your preference. So Urban Decay's is $40, and Dior Face and Body is $43. And then I also purchased Dior's primer. I think I had a Dior primer. It's a mascara primer, so when I don't wear lashes, I used to put it on all the time. I ran out. It got old. I ain't ran out. It got old. I just never bought me another one. So I watched Shayla put some, Makeup Shayla put some on the bottom of her lash the other day, and my hair lashes look real full. And because I don't like wearing lashes all the time, like I don't have to put lashes on, I was like, let me get some more primer. Sat on that patio yesterday, y'all, and I woke up this morning, my throat was sore. I did like a nasal rinse. I drank some hot tea after church. I wear my mask at church, so like I wear my mask at church. People become sick all the time. You hear that out in the back of the church. Where I sit at, that's all you hear is a cough. But I forgot what I was about to say. I drank some hot tea after church. I had a Robitussin cough drop. It did not help, so I had to run to CVS and get some Third-Flu. I drank the Third-Flu. I had fought to stay up, and I got these are new. It's like honey. It kind of tastes like candy, but it has been soothing. So I had called the doctor last week to get an appointment with them. I need to go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Like, I have allergies real bad, but every time I blink my eyes, recently, my throat gets sore. And I want them to look at my throat. It takes a minute to get in there, but I want them to check my throat because it's been sore too much. And I'm like, they can take these tonsils out or whatever needs to be done. I heard like being an adult, getting your tonsils removed is bad, but I don't want to, like, when the weather changes, I don't want my throat sore. The first time my throat has ever been really sore was when I had COVID the first time. I only had it once when I had COVID. But ever since then, here, in these last few months, so my throat, like, if I blink wrong, my throat gets sore. So it's a concern. I prayed, like, Jesus, by his stripes, I'm healed, but also, like, whatever's going on, let the doctors find it if it is anything going on. Every time you get older, stuff starts to happen too. But then I had the nerve. This is what I did, y'all. So I'm mad at myself. I wanted something sweet, and I tried to eat my Ben & Jerry's dairy-free ice cream. Now, let me tell you, I was like, this has been so good. I think they're making the ice cream with oat milk because on the back it says, inspired by the show and host. We love staying up late for here's an outstanding new recipe for the non-dairy flavor you love spooning into. So it says outstanding, not out, outstanding. So I think it's made with oat milk. And if oat milk tastes like this, I'm like, I'm about some oat milk, because this ice cream tastes like ice cream. Like, it really tastes like ice cream. Like, it tastes good. So, because I was like, so when, like, a perm, they say, oh, it's a no-lie relaxer. It's still something in there relaxing that hair. It just ain't lye. So what chemical are you using? It might be worse than lye. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's the best analogy to use, but so when something's like, oh, it's dairy-free, and it tastes just as good, because the relaxer still relaxing the hair, even though it ain't no lye in it. It's something in there straightening the hair. But I was like, it's something in here making this ice cream taste good, because it tastes like ice cream. Y'all, Tyrone was like, I bought him some Rocky Road. He was like, where the ice cream you been eating? Child, if you don't get away from me, this ice cream costs almost $5 for a pint. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm about to fix me some more Third-Flu. I think it's been like, I don't know, it probably hasn't been 4 hours, but I took the daytime and I was over here like fighting it, but I want to try and sit and edit for like 2 hours straight. And when I say sit and edit, because I was watching, ooh, y'all, have y'all seen the photographer with Issa Rae and Keith Stanfield, whatever that man's name is. When I went to the movies and seen that, that's like when I first got into vlogging. That is one of the best cinematic black movies ever. The colors, the tones. Like, I had took my camera and I had talked about it, but this is like when I would vlog and delete shit all the time. Y'all, it was on BET Her. Y'all know, BET Her Lifetime. That movie was one of the best. Like, with colors, it's the skin tone, his skin tone. They had a lot of like blues and orange and white. And y'all know about that set life, but whoever the creative director was, whoever shot the movie, the colors that they wore with the tones, like they was in a scene where they was in like a museum or something. I don't know if it was a museum or something. Y'all, it just was, if y'all have not seen that and if you're into that, it was a good movie. It's a love movie. It was a good movie. It talked about issues, I guess. I need to watch it again. Like, her mama had issues. And then those issues kind of went down to her because her mama didn't know how to love, but her mama didn't know how to love. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, y'all, that movie, it was good. If you haven't, watch that movie and tell me what you think. Like, watch it. Like, the colors, the orange, the blues, the white. It was just like, when I was sitting in the movies, I was just so amazed. Maybe because I'm into photo shoots and stuff. And just don't, because like when you shooting brown skin and like dark skin, and if you know what you're doing, oh. Hey, beauty babes, it is Tuesday, May 21st. Let me tell y'all. I don't think I picked my camera up yesterday. Your girl was so congested, and I'm still a little stuffy, but I don't feel like I did yesterday. Yesterday was terrible. I was drinking Theraflu and popping Mucinex all day. I got some work done, but I was in the bed most of the day. And here I am trying to get some work done, and I'm editing. I got out the bed really late. I woke up, drank some Theraflu. I still was like, so I'm hoping. Y'all know I got bit the slum by Thursday, so I got to get to 100%. I got to get to 90. I'm probably like 80. I'm just still real congested. I sat on the patio Saturday. The patio was beautiful, but I feel like it was some in the weather. The weather had me like, ew. So I woke up Sunday and all of this. So that's that. I really, today's edit day. Of course, tomorrow might be edit day too, and I'll pick it back. I just need to get caught up. And I've been reading. I read a lot yesterday, even though I'm trying to finish this. I'm on chapter 5. Let me see how many chapters is in here. I'm on chapter 5. Oh, they got a conclusion. Hold on. And this book is getting really good. So it's 9 chapters. So I have 4 more chapters, like 5 more chapters to conclusion. So I read this a lot yesterday, and I'm trying to do like work an hour, break 15 minutes, but I've been sick, so it ain't working. It ain't work. But I did wake up this morning. I was reading the book of Job. I've been in Psalms, but Psalms long. I was like, let me go over here. I was reading Job. So I read the book of Job. We know the story, but I wanted to read it for myself. Because everybody gets their rendition. I'm talking about church, the pastors. But I wanted to read it for myself, and I'm reading it. So that's where I am. I read quite a bit of the book of Job. So I'm just in my, like, it's weird, y'all. Like, I got a lot going on, like a whole lot. But in the midst of everything I have going on, it's so peaceful. Like, it's a weird type of situation, like, yes. And even when I feel myself being overwhelmed mentally, I just like step back. Y'all have these scriptures, like, just getting another word for yourself. Like, I've been going to church, like, y'all, I've been in church, been involved in church, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm spiritually, like a Christian or religion or whatever, like God is the power, God is the author, God is everything, right?
But this here is so different. It's so like, y'all couldn't have told me. Like my little ratchet self turned up in the, it's still all the way in me, I promise y'all. I was just on the phone with Platinum D. Shout out to Nikki. If y'all follow Nikki, y'all, if you don't, go check Nikki out, Platinum D. She's the OG YouTuber. Like, my girl just left the YouTube studio. She was just like giving me some game, like telling me, like she like really motivated me, like get down, because I was laying in the bed. I was actually about to go back to sleep. One thing I have learned with my body is like when all this started coming, lay down. I know I have a lot of stuff to do, but I can't do nothing. Like I don't want to be 2 weeks later. Y'all know my eye getting low like this, and let me see. Okay, I don't want that. So. Like, I was about to lay down, but baby, when she was on that phone talking about YouTube and what YouTube doing, I was like, you know what, get your butt up. Like, we're going to have to. I was like, okay, Holy Spirit, come on, Jesus, give me some energy. By his stripes, I'm healed. Let's knock all this out. And y'all brought my butt down these stairs, and I was like, oh, I'm going to cook. I ain't cooking now. I'm going to work. I'm not going to do anything to overly exhaust myself, but baby, let me tell you something. Your girl's about to be over here working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. We finna get to the business. Your girl had a whole like come to Jesus moment last night. Y'all, me fasting, like I feel like God is over here pruning me. Just being on the phone with Nikki and talking about her trip to YouTube and just knowing YouTube is it, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, Bridget, you said it. Like YouTube, the way Instagram acting up and what's going on with TikTok be kind of low-key tripping too. Like YouTube is the way, and I gotta like, let's go. So, cause my phones be ringing. I got one phone to do not disturb. I got my ring off on my personal phone. I cut my text messages off on my computer. If anything is like of urgency, like my kids can get through. Oh, baby, let me tell you something. We fixing to get to this business. I did not get up. I wanted to get up at 6 and went to bed late. See, that's the problem, going to bed late. So tonight, I wrote down this morning while I was praying, I wrote down a new schedule. Starting next week, we're going to implement the schedule. With everything, whatever's going on, the schedule is the schedule. I've said this before, I got to treat this like I treat hair. When I got a client, I get up regardless of how I feel. I just shake it off. By the time I shower, read, pray, that's what we got to do. Y'all, Bridget, now y'all, So I don't know what you working on, but let's shake it off. We got imposter syndrome, doubt, fear, whatever it is, I'm hitting that dead on in the face. And we fix to do what we got to do. It's no reason, like, I should be doing better. Like, I'm doing better. I'm not where I am, but I should be in a better place. And as of last night, it stops and it starts now. Fixing to edit this vlog, finish it, drop this vlog, edit this makeup video, drop that. So the thing is, whenever I'm off or if I'm not at the salon working, if I go in at the salon, early in the morning, I get out by noon, I need to come in here and film. I gotta have stuff ready. So that's what your girl's on, and then film. Like it's what it is until I get where I'm going. And then I also told myself, like, yes, I'm still in the salon, and I wanna, like, I used to be like doing photo shoots all the time. Don't wanna do that. I would say, girl, I still am, and I need to put myself back out there. I have content in my phone, well, it's on my computer. I need to get that out. So I need a little time, like at least one day a month to focus on salon stuff, like making sure whatever. So I'm gonna redo my schedule just a smidget, but I already have a new plan as for going to bed, getting up, and then like every 3 hours or so, I could take a break and read, like a 30-minute break, like at work. Take your lunch break, take your 10-minute break, like read, scroll, whatever. Let's get back to it. So with that being said, I'm gonna finish my matcha. That is so delicious. Hey, beauty babes. It is Saturday. Your girl just got off of, well, I'm lying. I just woke up. No, I just got off work. I just woke up from a nap. I had a early start this morning and went to brunch with my friend slash client. And we chopped it up when we caught up. And I came home, put on some sweats and got comfortable and took a nap. Like, that's what I did. But this week is Memorial Day weekend. I'm not doing nothing. The only thing I'm doing is editing. We got a long week. We got a real busy week. So my focus is today. The Bible say don't worry about tomorrow. So my focus is tonight is to upload my vlog in a minute, which I'm excited about. But anyways, let's talk about this PR. I have some PR that I have received I'm really excited about. Rise, they sent me some stuff before. That's the matcha I be drinking. So I'm overly excited because they actually sent me some mushroom hot cocoa as well. It's good for when you sleep. And this is good. I drink this in the morning. It's good for energy, focus, stress relief, healthy digestion, and it fights stress. And this pretty much has melatonin. It helps with your cognitive function, stress relief, improved blood flow, healthy digestion, and sleep quality and immune support. So I'm drinking this tonight. I don't know how far in advance you're supposed to drink this. So probably like about 9:30. My goal is to be in the bed by 10. So probably about 9:30, I'll mix this up. And then I drink the matcha, just point blank period. I make it with milk. Let me see. So you can make this with milk also. So I'm excited because when they first sent me some before, I was like, I want to try the cocoa because sometimes it's hard for me to sleep. Well, your girl been fasting and praying. Like I get the praying before I go to bed now. Like I'll be like, okay, Holy Spirit, I'm about to go to bed. Lord, I need a peace of mind. I don't want to think about no content. I don't want to think about no hair. I don't want to think about life, Lord. I just want to enjoy my sleep and let you talk to me in my sleep. And I joined their affiliate program. So at the end of my videos, y'all will see this. So when you see me drinking matcha, it's Rise. And one minute my client was talking, and she was talking about like things we do out of habit. So she was saying like going to Starbucks every morning, but she drinks their mushroom coffee and she said she likes it. But the thing was, she was like her husband, like she's seen a difference in the energy. It doesn't make him bloated, just the different things. She was like, Bridget, how's your energy? I was like, normally after I eat, I'll be ready to go to bed. But lately, because I've drank this probably 3 times last week. And I was like, lately, that's not the case. And I was like, oh my God, so I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna keep y'all. I know one thing I do know, like, you go to the restroom. If you ate something, like if I wake up, my stomach, I've been eating pretty decent. So I haven't been having too many stomach issues, but the other day I ate and I wasn't eating good. So you will go to the restroom. So this is something you drink. I would say within an hour or so, depending on what's going on with your stomach, you go to the restroom. If you don't have nothing really going on with your stomach, you'll still go to the restroom, but later. But yeah, so I'm excited about these two. Now, this I'm excited about. Philosophy reached out to me. They was like, oh, Bridget, we want to send you the dark eye, this brightness serum, which I like. And like, I really love it. I use it daily now because I had noticed I was getting dark up in here. And I was like, oh, I need to, I'd be like, I don't need nothing under my eyes. Yeah, so I've been using it. They sent me another one. They were supposed to be sending something else. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and be like, hey, y'all sent me the eye cream. And they were supposed to be sending me like a serum for the body. I'm excited. Let me just say, philosophy. Y'all, I remember years ago going to Sephora. I could not be in Sephora shopping. I could not afford to go shopping in Sephora. Sephora was just like, oh my God, like, there's some nice stuff in here. I don't know what. And y'all, I was grown. Like, I just didn't have it. This is like years ago. I ain't talking about like a kid. I'm talking about as an adult. I was probably, like, I didn't know anything about philosophy. I wasn't like in my pretty girl, not pretty girl, like my self-care, like my shower gels and all that stuff. My friend, she was buying her some philosophy. And I had always been like, oh, I'm gonna buy me some. And at the time, I couldn't afford it. I just couldn't. So this is a full circle moment. This is how God be working. And when philosophy reached out to me about sending me, because they did send me the brightening eye cream, I was like, I already have it. But, I'm gonna be like, but if you like, you can send me some gels, your shower stuff, And she was like, well, we're gonna send you this here, and then, da-da-da-da. So y'all, I was like, niggas, we made it. Like, oh my God. Like, philosophy actually, like, I know y'all probably be like, girl, they just sent you. Y'all don't understand the relationships that I'm building. And just being able to be like, y'all, this stuff, like, Cabana Girl, all of it smells good. I smelled it a while ago. Cabana Girl smells amazing. Y'all know, like, taking showers, all that stuff. I haven't really been showing y'all, but that's something we're going to focus more on in a minute. So, I showers, I self-care. Like, this is coconut splash. It smells amazing. Now, when we get into that, this is Amazing Grace. I know I was like amazing grapefruit. Y'all, so these are shampoo, bath, and shower gel. Yeah, I was about to mess it up. Smells amazing. So, like, the shower, the restroom, gonna be cute with the things. Anyways, so yeah, so that, so let me tell you, hold on. So this other company, so I got on this thing called Shop Mine. That's where I do all my links now. So when y'all looking for some, it say you can shop my everything. You can go to my Shop Mine and break it down. Shop all my stuff, but this company called Swede, they, I didn't think I picked lashes. They sent me some lashes. Y'all got lashes from Ardell and Salon Perfect I ain't put on yet. They sent me some lashes, and then they had this, they sent me some mascara. Oh, this right here. Then I had got some Pro Lash mascara lift. So I guess it helps with your eyes and your mascara, your lashes to grow or something. So I got that, and I have to read the directions. And I got this pencil from them, which y'all know I like blue. Uh-oh. So it's a blue pencil. Oh, this is pretty. It's summertime. I have a blue pencil upstairs. Oh, and it's a smudger. So, ooh, it's very, very creamy, very creamy. So I'm excited about this. Like, I was more excited about the pencils. They could send me 15 pencils. But yes, so Sweet sent me this. And then, so if you're a content creator or whatever you're doing in life and business, like, I'm really becoming very intentional with what I'm doing. Oh, Lord. Have y'all seen the movie, The Read? I think it's The Read with Monique, y'all. I watched that one time. It's on. The volume is not on. And it is still kind of like eerie. I don't know if that's the right word. It's kind of like just looking up and she just done shot somebody. It's like, girl, I finally got the box open. So let's talk about this right here. I am excited. I tried some new nails not too long ago, and I tagged the company with the nails I tried, and I bought them in Walmart. They were short. They looked like a set of dip. They were really cute. I've been waiting for these nails to use them. They're called Olive in June, because I'm about to say Olive and J. It's Olive in June, and they reached out to me like, hey, Bridget, to God be the glory. And they sent your girl nails. I was like, yes, like the PR is PRing. And I was able to pick the nails I wanted. So I got all summer. I got mint, Tiffany, like mint green. I could say Tiffany blue. This yellow, white. This is like a pinkish color. And I don't know what this is. What's the color? Oh, this is like strawberry scone or something. It's like a light pink. But y'all, I'm overly excited because these nails already come short. Like, normally what I have to do is when I put my nails on, I have to put them on and file them down. So I'm excited because they're short, and then it's a good company. So thank you, Olive and June. And yeah, we got content to make. Hey, Beauty Babes, happy Sunday. Today is May 26th. Baby, how about I left my camera sitting over here on the floor? It was sitting behind me on the floor. So I didn't have my camera. So I've been to church, went to Wally World, got some snacks. So anyways, let's talk about this word. This is why I was so urgent to get home. As you guys know, I talk about imposter syndrome. I've talked about like fear and doubt and all that, which is all equated to imposter syndrome. How about your boy, PT, Pastor Tonya, then got up and did a sermon today on imposter syndrome. And he was pretty much saying like, in science, they've studied it. Yes, it's a thing. But because there's no cure, they can't say it's a mental issue, right? He said, but the thing that can cure it is the Holy Spirit. Y'all, when I tell y'all, like this wasn't a sermon where everybody was like shouting and, oh, hallelujah. Like it was more of, if you were already there, it was like, oh my, this is, like I was so in tune. Y'all, if you have like, because he's like, I get my words together. He said like, and the scriptures to go with it all. I can't tell y'all the scriptures in my phone. He said like, God, we can't, so like if I'm stuck right here, and the reason I'm stuck right here because I don't have faith in myself to keep going. So God is giving me the word and giving me these things to become in a better place and a bigger, or whatever the case is, but I can't get it because of me. He said the devil lies, and the person he lies to is you, yourself. Y'all, that man, when I tell y'all he ate today, like, and I be watching his podcast already. Like, the thing I'm loving about the Potter's House is how, because I've been here for like 5 years, since 2023. I'm like 2018. Bishop has a different style in preaching and what he talks about. Sarah has a different style, and Pastor Tonya. And Tonya really be on like business, focusing, things of that nature to help you excel in where you're trying to go. Like, so with those different 3 styles of preaching, like, it's like God is touching on everything. I'm gonna say for my life right now, because I'm an entrepreneur. I am a full-time content creator and shifting. And part of shifting and part of my biggest problem has been focusing. Part of the focus is, it's not so much as sitting down here doing the work, it's my mental. My mental has been on attack, and the things that have happened to me in life. And when I'm saying life, it's not even necessarily just childhood trauma, but just things, and you thinking you're not worthy, and you thinking you don't deserve. I thought I was not worthy. Why would God let me make $1 million? Why would God let me make $500,000? Why would God, well, who am I to make this? Who am I to ask God for this? And then you look at the circumstances around you, and then the fear of the unknown. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know. But all I can do is trust God. But even though I'm trusting God and I'm still trying to figure it out, I'm sitting here and I could tell y'all and be so transparent with y'all. I be over here doubting and things just go on in my head. Like, I could be like, okay, no, we're not doing it. But by Wednesday, baby, when I tell you I left that spirit, I had put on Threads, AKA bootleg Twitter from Instagram. I'm leaving that spirit at church, and I received that word. He gave us scriptures. You know, y'all don't know nothing else right now. I'm reading my Bible. The Bible has an answer for everything, y'all. If you're like, and it's not even about being a content creator, as a makeup artist, as a hairstylist, I have doubted myself so much. Like, I have had to push and push, like literally like step outside my body and push myself. This vlog I'm sitting over here editing. Now, last night I was watching Miss Pat Show. Miss Pat Show is hella funny. That was my fault. I ain't gonna lie. I watched Miss Pat Show and giggled and cackled. Very much needed laugh. I should have been finished with this and letting the things I can control, I can. The things I can't, I can't. And if I'm worried and concerned and this, and then I told myself that I think I got PTSD from, why am I giving myself all of this bull that's gonna hold me back and hinder? How am I telling myself I don't think I'm gonna be able to do what God is telling me I'm gonna be able to do? This ain't even about content creating. How dare I? And then I gotta go pray and apologize and ask God for forgiveness for even speaking that out my tongue. That's how the devil do. Oh yeah, I think, no, I don't. I don't have PTSD. And if something happened and he said imposter syndrome, all this stuff shows up when you're progressing and you're moving toward what God has for you. Baby, when I tell y'all that man had a word today, it wasn't a whole bunch of people shouting, but baby, I could look and tell the people that's there, they was like, now don't get church now, because church be crunk. Church be turned up. Like, I'm going to turn up. I can't be in a quiet church. I went to school. I'm hallelujah, amen, yes, preach. I'm that person, period. You won't get a period out of me, whatever the case might be. But when I tell y'all that word today was so like, I have been fighting imposter syndrome half my entire life. Like something as simple. And then when you don't have nobody to tell you you're this, you're that, and to pour into you, like you pouring into yourself. Like I call my oldest son and be like, you deserve the world. You're this, you're handsome. Everything God has for you, you're doing it. I tell Tyrone, I don't care what Tyrone got going in his life, son, you're a king. You're a businessman. I tried my best to speak into my kids because I already know the mental, because my mental, I'm 48 and my mental be on my back. You could just imagine a 25-year-old, 27-year-old, 18-year-old. Y'all got to make sure you pour into your kids, like regardless of what them jokers is doing. But when I tell y'all today, their word, and I was like, I'm fixing to take my butt home. I have a plan and I have a goal. I was on Threads. This girl was like, yeah, I'm going to record 11 videos because I want to enjoy my holiday. And I like recording and not having to be on my stuff every day. And this, I was like, damn, 11? Whether it's like 11 goals. I've been talking about this for months. Everything is right here in my hand. God has given me the things and the tools to do it. I just have to do it. And I have to know I am enough. I am worthy and I deserve everything God is about to give me and is giving me, has given me, and has already released into the universe. He has released it. And then I was like, going back and forth about these appointments I have been seeing, let me just tell y'all. And pretty much the one I wanted the most, it got leased before I got to it, period. It's gone. I can't get it, right? But I also know God. And I was like, well, my godmama was like, well, why don't you? I was like, oh, I wasn't feeling them other ones. You know, once you see something you like. And I was like, I don't know, I just feel like it just wasn't meant for me to move over there. That's exactly what I said last night. I woke up this morning, the apartment locator was texting me. I was telling her, like, I really like this. She was like, yeah, Bridget, but you wouldn't like it over there. And I know 2 people that moved over there, and within 3 months, they broke their lease and left. When I tell y'all, God, like he's given us, and I was so focused on that, it threw me off the other day. Like, oh, okay, well, I want to, and then what I'm saying is the things we can control, we can't, things we can't. That was a distraction. And once it was like, oh, no, that's not it, I knew then that wasn't what it was supposed to be. But it was a distraction getting me off of my game. Y'all been editing. I was sick. That was a distraction. I bet you I ain't sit my butt on a patio this week. Now, I'm going to sit on the patio in a minute. But it was a distraction. I'm like, in my head, I be so in my head. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do this and trying to, like, one side of me is like, let's go. The other side be like, oh, no. I've been scared, y'all. I've been scared. I get on this camera and talk to y'all. I can be real with y'all. I've been scared. I've been feeling like I just didn't deserve none of this. Why not, though? As much as, and that's the thing, the devil he knew when I was born what God had for me. He knew every time I move forward, y'all, when I be telling y'all it's so damn hard, it's so hard. I ain't gonna be sitting over like, y'all be like, oh, Bridget, this girl was like, oh, Bridget, girl, I be over here struggling, sis. I be having to hype myself up and look myself and be like, bitch, you that bitch. Let's get these spirits, let's get this stuff off you and let's go. Like, I really have to do that. And that word today, I just really left all of that at the altar. I left that at church. I was in the car riding and the thought, I said, we not doing that. Them thoughts is what I could say my head. And then you mix it with someone around you, the devil gonna use to plant another negative seed on top of what you already thinking. Nah, bruh. I'm not like, if you like, I could dream killer, whoever, and you just like, no, if you're not pouring in, like, no, if you're not pouring into me, if I'm not pouring into you, if you could just got a whole bunch of negative stuff, constructive criticism is one thing, but just being negative. And I'm at a point in my life where I see it now. I know it when I see it. No, you will not have access to me. Y'all, we got to do better. Like, I don't care what y'all going through. I don't care what's going on in your life. God has something for all of us. He has a purpose for all of us. Everybody's not supposed to be famous. Everybody don't have to be in the limelight. It's not even about that. Like, anything I'm doing is just to encourage somebody to let them know that if God did it for me, he could do it for you. I'm 48. I'm still trying to figure out life. It's so many things I'm trying to do. There's so many things I'm going to do. And life be lifing, and those ain't nothing but distractions. And everything I've been through these last 2 years, when I tell y'all, if I had to go through it again to grow the relationship I have with God, I would do it all over again. I have never been this close to God in my life. And the feeling I have, the walk, the way he's feeding me, and he's answering prayers, and he's talking to me, y'all, it's such the best feeling in the world. And to get up and go to church, and I took my butt to bed. I drank some of that cocoa last night. It was good. I had mixed it. I need some, I was going to buy some more milk, but I was like, I got milk at home. Don't waste your money. Like, I'm in that season of wasting money, not wasting money. Like, don't drink the milk you got. You just don't buy it no more. Drink that. And I drank the cocoa. I got my butt from in front of this computer at 11 because it's things I'm going to do. And in this next season, I got to be very, very, very disciplined. It's Memorial Day weekend, y'all. I'm not doing nothing. They already texting. Now, what you doing, Bridget? Nothing. I'm editing. I'm preparing for the next few days of filming. I'm editing, and I'm preparing for the next few days of filming. And that's what Bridget is doing. And I can skip Memorial Day, because next year, Memorial Day, I can be in Mexico somewhere. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like, the sacrifices I'm making, and I've been here before and I've done it, but I have just never been this close to God. And I feel like the devil, like, oh, the closer I grow to God, the more he just on my back. He done knocked me down a couple times, but y'all, I swear to God, I'm getting back up swinging. And I put on God, like I sound like my son, on God, on my kids. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. And I'm not going to continue to let them spirits and the devil be in my head messing with me. Please stay prayed up. Connect to God, grow with God, and don't let you stop you. You know how Moneybagg Yo, like, one of my favorite songs is Me Versus Me. It really is me versus me. Moneybagg Yo says, it's me versus me. If y'all haven't heard it, go listen to it. Some cussing, so if you don't listen to cussing, don't. But that song, I relate to it because it's me versus me. It's no one else in front of me. It's no one else in my way but me. To God be the glory. Y'all, I'm like, y'all write y'all goals down, journal, devotionals. Y'all, we got to do more. And when I tell you now that I've cut out a lot of noise. I'm not on my phone like I used to be. I'm very, very, very intentional who I'm talking to. I'm very intentional who I give my time to. Now, when I'm with my friends. Like, y'all, when we outside, we outside. Like, y'all know Bridget like that. I could be outside sober as hell. I don't need not a liquor to turn the hell up. I don't. Like, when I'm outside, I'm outside. But when I tell you I've been very intentional, especially in this season right here, because I've been very intentional on wanting to hear God and listen to God. And then he said, the devil will say something to you and make you think it's God or you. Ooh. Y'all, when I tell you, that man had a word today. When I tell you it was a word given. But anyways, I'm still kind of excited. I'm still overly excited from church. One thing I could say, if I've said it more than once and I'm going to say it again, is like I really get fed. And wherever I am in my life, the word is going to connect with me on some type of level. And to have a pastor stand up in a pulpit and talk about imposter syndrome, do you know how many entrepreneurs and people was freed today with that word? That was a different type of word, y'all. Think about somebody who wants to be a boss or wants to be in charge, or somebody want to go back to school, and you got people around you telling you it's going to be hard, and you telling yourself, I got these kids. Sis, go back to school. If that's what's on your heart, if something is on you and it's stay on you, God is telling you to move. Do it. Go back to school. If you want to be at a job and you want to move up, let me tell y'all, if I had a job, I would be. I'm moving. I worked at the bank for a year and a half. Was it 2? It wasn't 2 years. Like a year and a half. And I was like, yeah, I want to be a personal banker. The lady was like, oh no, because I was good with my sales. And I was the only one selling. When I came, when nobody's selling. Yeah, how come in anyway? I do hair. She told me we didn't want to hire you because you was a hairstylist. Yeah. I want to move up. She was like, no, I quit. Like, I'm that person. Like, even though, don't get it twisted. I be up with her messing with I used to be in my head, but I also am an aggressor. I'm aggressive as hell, and I want what I want, and I'm gonna go get it. Now, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer, especially when things is really changing. The things I have asked for, the things I'm praying for, the things that I'm going to receive is just different. But I'm setting the tone. I got 100. I'm just playing. I got like, my brother on my mom's side got 9 kids. That alone, I got people watching. I'm setting the tone for my nieces and my nephews. And talking about my sister, she got a daughter. My brother, he had a daughter. My other brother got a few kids. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, we setting the tone for our kids. My kids are watching me. Ain't no quitting. Tyrone watching his mama right now. He's seeing me. He's seeing it. It's like, y'all, we setting the tone for our kids, the tenacity. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna fight this. We gonna stay out our heads. Y'all, if you're not going to church, get up, go online, spend more time with God, listen to his word, read the Bible. Like, I have been doing this consistently for over 6 months, at least 6 months. Like, just really going hard now. The more I dive and the closer I get, it's becoming a little trying. I would not lie to you. It's becoming very trying. But I done came too far. I'm not going back over here. That wasn't working. But with this trying and these obstacles, it's been a lot of peace. A whole lot of peace. So let me let y'all go because we don't want this to be the whole vlog. Man, look here, let me tell y'all something. I got up from the computer like at 10:15. I was sitting here thinking, I'm sitting on the couch. This is my zen place. I'm about to go to bed because I'm trying to get in the habit, even though I'm off Mondays. Now, Sunday will be my late night. Monday be my sleep in, but tomorrow I got stuff to do. I was just sitting here thinking about when Erin on Demand said, I've said this before, when she was like, in order to be great, it's the small things you got to do. Y'all, when I tell you, I see why people, I see why people run from YouTube. And I'm going to say editing a vlog is more tedious than editing a makeup video, and I think. It's all about the same, but the makeup video is like chop, 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 chop. I don't know. I'm just going to say that. I don't know. I don't want to say it is or it isn't because I have a makeup video I'm going to edit tomorrow. I really want to start it tonight, but I want to get my body in routine. So, yeah. This stuff is tedious. It's hard. And I just know, like, damn. And I'm not complaining. And anything worth having is worth working hard for. And I think, like, the crazy thing is, but I, like with YouTube, if
you drop a video and say you don't get no views. The good thing with YouTube is a video can be a year old and just blow up out of nowhere. A video that didn't get no views can just blow up. So I don't really be on it. And then, or if your page blows up or start getting traction, those videos will get tractions. People will start binging. So I'm not like overly tripping on that. It's just a lot. And it's like with the blogs, it's like put the links, link in bio. Like you got to say, oh, the link in the description, today's date, or the extra typing stuff, all the little extra stuff to make the blog look good. Ooh, child, when I tell y'all. Hi, beauty babes. Hey. Happy Monday. Today's Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day weekend. The people in Dallas, Texas has kicked it. We had a festival here. I low-key was like, dang, I should have went to the festival. I should have really tried harder to work there because Nikki was trying to get me to do it. I ain't tried hard enough, but it was hot out there too, so I had things to do here. So the next time something come through, I definitely will be more intentional. But I went to the salon today, and I'm sitting here. I got up this morning, went to work, so got off. I sat on the couch for a little bit. I kind of been bullcorning. Not really, but I just watched the sermon. I'm really trying to be very intentional about the time I spend with God in the beginning of the day. And if I don't spend it with God in the beginning of the day, I'm going to spend some time with him during the day. Really, I need to be spending time with him more than one time a day. So, but y'all, let me tell y'all. So I was being nosy. So Pastor Jamal Bryan got engaged to Dr. Carrie Turner. I'm saying this like I know these people. Never heard of her. Never seen her. I was being nosy because it's been on social media all day. Let me go look at her page. And I ended up going to watch a sermon, being nosy. Look how God used. See, I was being nosy because I was just trying to be nosy because, he was married or had kids by the lady from the Housewives of Potomac. I don't watch that one. I just see it on the blogs or whatever. So, and they kind of favor y'all. People, I know I got a type. If you see somebody like brown skin I done talk to, they all gonna be like, I like a taper fade. Or if you see somebody like a little darker, athlete build, anyway, so he got tight. But that's not what we talking about. She had a word from the Lord, and it was good. So she taught like on Wednesday school or something. So yeah, I was on her page, and she had a snippet on Instagram, and I was like, this sounds good. Let me go watch it. It ended up being really good, and the thing that I got from it the most was the Sabbath day we're supposed to rest. And she was like, you're going and going and going and you're not resting. Sunday's the day you're supposed to get back and realign. And I used to like really rest, but I was like, I've been in hustle. She was like, hustle culture will have you out of here. She's like, you realign with God and some other stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch it again and take some notes, and write down some of the scriptures that she was saying. But I was like, I'm putting in my calendar, do not work on Sunday. So when people say, Bridget, what you doing? I'm not going to edit. If it ain't done, it's not going to get done on Sunday. The goal eventually in a minute, I will be able to sit still and do, I am in Jesus' name going to do what I said and film in bulk, batch film that I can edit or whatever, but I will not be editing on Sundays no more. Will I post a post? Yeah. All that stuff is different. But I'm about to, going into June, it's like, chop. I will not be going into the end of the year still trying to, we're not doing it. So here we are. But it was a good sermon. So if I was y'all, go watch it. And I'll be like, I'm going to put the link, y'all. By the time I finish linking stuff and editing, I'm not going to lie to y'all. And please do not take this any kind of way. When I say the title of the sermon, pause it and just rewind it, baby. Because by the time I finish linking everything else,
Y'all seen me last night. I was looking a hot ass mess. Like once I finished that, that's not. I ain't gonna even lie. Don't be mad at me. Cause someone said something before, like, you should have did something. Like, I said the name. I said the date. It's the date, the name. But for this was like May the 15th or something. I don't even know. I had to like look for it. I really had to look for it, but it's on Jamal.
2 times won't you be mine? We just can't pretend. This love thing can take time. 3 times then I'm in. I heard through the grapevines. You missing our playtime, girl. Your beauty make 'em bow down. I need that body right now. Yeah. The love will never die down. Together we can fly now. So, baby, don't you ever be afraid of falling in love with me. Let me be your parachute. Parachute. 1 time out of 10, 4 times on the state lines. We fly till the end. My hands on your waistline. Sky high, feel the wind. 5 times, won't you be mine? This love thing can take time. Yeah, and no matter how long it takes, I'll be right here by your side. I'll be right here by your side forever.
Hey beauty babes, hey beauty babes, hey beauty babes. It is Tuesday. Dallas has been a total hot mess. It has been storming since like 5-something this morning. It's been storming since like 5-something this morning. I supposed to went to an event. I really didn't want to go no way, so it's kind of like it worked out, but I was supposed to go to an event, did not go. The sun just came out. I had been up since like 5-something on and off. My goal was to get up at 6, baby, at 6 o'clock. I was downstairs moving my electronics away from the windows, the computer, my cameras, all my stuff. I was like, let me go down here, baby, because I woke up, the house was shaking, the house was shaking, the house was shaking. I was like, this is the second time this has happened. This happened Sunday also. I'm like, what am I? Let me tell y'all something. Your girl, woo, I told my mama, like, I feel like I'm in school. Like, Dallas hasn't had a real spring in so long. Like, you get a tornado here, you get a tornado there. But, baby, let me tell y'all, I'm not the one or the two for this, okay? But I'm in the beauty room, beauty area. We about to grind it out. We about to get this content. I have 2 total makeup looks I'm trying to do, and I have quite a few new things I'm using, so I'm excited about that. I started my nails while I was up under the dryer. So I moved my stuff around and angled it because of this big ol' ass light that y'all seen. Y'all, let me tell y'all, the light is lighting. Look at me, like, it's giving an even tone. Like, y'all know I have 4 lights. Now I know my settings for my lights. I ain't finna act like, oh, it was so hard if I finally figured it out. But baby, let me tell y'all something. Whoo, child. I've been in here trying to set this stuff up. I got stuff everywhere. So things that's normally, like I keep lotion downstairs. That's 3 levels. Once we move, I don't think I'm gonna miss 3 levels. I really don't. And that's another conversation. But anyway, so I'm not gonna miss it. It ain't no anyways. So I'm about to do my cuticles. I'm about to put on some Olive and June nails. They're yellow and white. I don't know, I might just do yellow. I don't know. Like cause when I go get my nails done, I always get an extra color. Like I get 2 or 3 colors. So I got this green that's really cute, but I think I might just mix in the yellow and have a couple whites. And so when I get ready to wear them, to do something different, I can wear them. So yeah, I'm pushing my skin back, and then I'm putting my nails on, and we're gonna start filming. So I just want to check in. Baby, it is hailing outside, and I'm trying to go see the Mavericks play. Now here I was telling me I didn't want to go. I'm mad. I should have went to the event, y'all. Like, y'all, it's hailing outside. Like, I'm sitting here like, what is that noise? It's hell. It's literally hell. Like, are you serious? But I'm fixing. Yeah, I have had the hardest time in here shooting. Kind of. Y'all, this new light though, bitch, looks so good. Like, I'm sorry. I look so. Look at my makeup though, y'all. Look at my makeup. My makeup looks amazing. So I just jumped on here. I'm low key because it's hailing. We have had the most what's the word I'm trying to say? The craziest. We have had the craziest weather, and yeah. And this is not it. So, but let me. Because I got to take this off and do a whole nother look. And I was going to do this last. But since I'm going to the Mavericks game, I can't go to the Mavericks game with a purple and blue eye. I mean, I could, but... Oh, y'all, the skin is Dior and Patrick Star. Got a bitch looking good. Y'all, so I am headed... Y'all know I be trying it, right? It is 5:22. I am going to Wally World because I need me a Mavericks t-shirt. So, I have made it home. Let me see. Okay, cool. I have made it home, and I ain't find out a Mavericks t-shirt, but baby, I got a blue t-shirt. It's just like the Mavericks. So, I'm gonna earn it. Hit it with the heat. I'm gonna hit it with the heat. I gotta get upstairs to do my makeup. And I'm gonna wear it with these cargo pants I got from Shein. So I seen myself wearing this color Mavericks t-shirt with the white and the writing on it or whatever. So, and then I'm gonna wear my white Alexander McQueen sneakers, and I got a small, because you got to tote a small purse. Like, I want to try and tote my Gucci bag. I don't want them being like, no, because we're gonna get dropped off. So I want to like inconvenience myself. And then the t-shirt, I'm just gonna tie it up on the side. We finna go cheer the Mavericks on. God is good. He done blessed me with these tickets, I was trying to say something extra, but it didn't work. So your girl's ready. The pixie is pixieing. The beat is beating. The skin is glowing. The skin is glowing. Y'all gotta get my eyebrows done, but Ivana's about to pull up, and I'm actually on time. Like, I'm ready. The game starts in 8 minutes, but I don't have to be on time, but I don't want to get there at halftime, so we're perfect. Then we beat most of the traffic, and yeah, thank you, Aisha. Oh, that was so ratchet. But let's get into this outfit. The first thing we're gonna talk about is this fragrance. So I'm wearing Dosier's Ginger, Grapefruit, and Zinc
It smells real familiar, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Now, since your girl did not have a Dallas Mavericks t-shirt, don't judge me. Look, because I represent Dallas all the time, Mr. Triple D. This is so last minute. I tried to find me a Dallas Mavericks t-shirt and I couldn't, so I got this cute little blue t-shirt at the men's department at Walmart. It was like $7, and what I decided to do was layer as many necklaces as I could to give it a nice feminine look. And then I have my cute crossbody by Marc Jacobs. I got these really cute cargo pants from Shein. I'm also wearing my Alexander McQueen sneakers, and my accessories are Ithaca. My watch is MVMT. All my necklaces are Ithaca. They come from Nordstrom's or Saks. And y'all, this is the outfit.
Bad chick, naughty girl, certified pro. I know what you want, but I'm all up on my toe. First class, top flow, I'm the CEO. Never let a man get between me and my dough. Bad chick, naughty girl, certified pro. I know what you want, but I'm all up on my toe. First class, top flow, I'm the CEO. Never let a man get
Hey child, the Mavs live. Them sucker jokers. But it was a good game. We got one more game to win. Y'all say hey, Tonya.
Saturday. Hey y'all. We knew they was gonna sweep us. I don't know what happened. What you say? Big extra plug. We always do.
Yeah. Earl got his ass beat last time. Earl got beat up the last time. Yeah. When the dude performed, then he walked out with Earl. Extra plug walked out with Earl. When Earl lost. Yeah. Earl lost. Earl got his ass beat. Yeah.